Angular services. Services is an important aspect in Angular. It is mainly used for invoking REST API calls and handle external applications inside this. And we can fetch data, post data, like the things will be handled by the Angular services. As I already told, like Angular services are mainly for handling external data calls, that is REST API calls. So for these things, we are mainly using Angular services. Angular services is a singleton object, so it can be instantiated only once during the application time, and once initiated, it will be called by different components, directories, or controllers, and handled for the data processing. And it is stateless object, so it provides many useful functions, and it will be called from anywhere, controller, directories, handlers, like that. So that's the main usage of this. We will see an example of this. We have a model class here. In this model class, we have a constructor with set of priorities like product ID number, name string, and price number. So these things will be getting initiated only once the model class is called, and we are declaring the types of the project, types of the product type, name, and the price as string and number here. Here our service class comes. Inside this service class, we have a public method called getProducts. So we are initializing the products inside the object product. So the product is a master class there. So we already seen here in the previous one, and we have a set of products here. So these products will belongs to the type of model class. So in the model class constructor, what we have the ID, we have the name, and we have the price. So these three things are there. So which is listed here. Is the products is equal to, within the square bracket means we can add any number of counts here. So new product of one memory card 500 means this will be created as an entity, and then next will be an entity, and third will be an entity. So when they return products means what will return now? All these items, all these entries within the square bracket will get returned to the user. We use this service inside the component file. Okay. So we are initializing the products as we already see the sum. So the next is product service, which already have been initialized through the constructor. Product service is equal to new product service. So get products, we simply call these products through the product service get products. As we see previously, what is written inside the square bracket will come to this product, this dot products. So it will be processed inside the component class with that one. Here the product service will be the main thing which will be fetching this model data to the component files, and n number of component files directives everywhere we can call this thing. Like what you can call a service, like service is a main bridge between all the applications. We can travel through any applications, we can any components, directives, anywhere, and it will push values, carry values from one place to another place inside these components, and mainly for the REST API calls handling. The template file here. So we have a button, and in this button we have a get products item. So this will be initiated to the component file. From there it will initiate back to back the model class, service class, and all. And we have a responsive table. So inside this table we have ID, name, price, and we have a directive here, ng for directive. So we are pushing like why we will get the products. So we know that these products will be initiated line by line. So each of the product will come into the picture. First one will come to the picture first. There we can get the product ID, name, price. Then the second line of execution starts. There you get the next item, and next item, like that it will go. As we see, the product service is a service which has been called inside this app component. The app component in the constructor initializes the product service as an object, and through this object get products, we are calling the product service, and within the product service the list of products are stored according to the model class. So those products will be returned back to the product service, and that product service will be getting back to the component class, and then through component class we get in the HTML template. Thanks team, thanks for the support.